Charlotte County, sheriff and courts are just as corrupt, so is PUNTA GORDA, police and government in Collier County, sheriff and government and courts former city attorney slapped with $10,000 fine. By Elaine Allen Emmerich. Community News Editor. A Florida ethics judge recently ruled a former attorney for the city of Northport misused his position by creating 2 city jobs for himself. Robert Robinson was fined $10,000, court records show. Robinson pleaded his case in August during a 2-day administrative hearing in Sarasota. Robinson argued he didn't abuse his position as a city attorney when he told commissioners he was the most qualified as the new code enforcement special magistrate and zoning hearing officer. He said the city charter verbiage categorized him a public officer, not a local government attorney. Robinson, who served the city for 14 years, later said his then firm, Nelson Hess, was contracted as Northport's counsel and he was merely its representative. Administrative law judge Robert Cohen wrote in his 45-page decision that Robinson's denial of any violations and insistence that Nelson Hess is the city attorney conflicts with previous statements he made. At one point he declares either I am or I am not the city attorney. Cohen also found Robinson could have given city commissioners other options, including hiring another attorney to serve in those positions. Instead, on July 28, 2014, Robinson recommended he step in. Robinson told commissioners it was urgent and he was the most qualified attorney for the positions. After Robinson said there were no other options other than to appoint him immediately, the job wasn't posted and no other applicants were sought. Cohen found Robinson was more than a representative to the city. He wrote Robinson told commissioners even if he left one law firm for another he would still be the city attorney. Robinson said, "The thing you have to understand is, I'm sort of the center of the universe, so wherever I go, that's where this contract goes." With no other options and having been advised the urgency of making the appointment, the city commission voted 4-1 with Linda Yates opposed to appoint Robinson to a 4-year term to those positions. Cohen wrote. During the meeting, Yates said it was a conflict of interest and tried to stop the process. Rhonda DeFranco, who was Northport mayor at the time, had Robinson sign a letter of engagement he penned to charge the city $275 an hour for the 2 new positions instead of the $170 he had been paid as the city attorney. On September 8, 2014, Northport resident Connie Bruni told commissioners it was ethically wrong to appoint Robinson. Bruni filed a complaint with the Florida Ethics Commission on October 1, 2014. Robinson, now an attorney with the Kirk Pinkerton, Pennsylvania law firm of Sarasota, resigned as the city's special magistrate in late September 2014. He earned $10,941 for the short time he served in the new positions. The Commission on Ethics found probable cause citing Robinson violated 4 Florida statutes. The judge ruled 2 of them were valid. The judge found Robinson misused his public position to secure special privilege and benefit himself and his law firms and through his actions while serving as a local government attorney. This was truly a David versus the Goliath case, Bruni said. The Commission on Ethics receives about 26,000 cases a year, but only about 100 of them make it that far. The judge only hears about 4 of them a year and this was one of them. Robinson said the complaint was by a Northport activist who was a political ally and campaign donor of Yates. Bruni now lives in Englewood. An administrative judge recommended that I be absolved of any wrongdoing on 2 state ethics charges, Robinson said. While I was disappointed that the judge found that I was in violation of 2 other ethics provisions in accepting legal work from the city of Northport for which my former law firm was contracted to perform, I appreciate that the judge's order only recommends a fine. The complaints, made more than 2 years ago, relate to my firm's previous engagement to provide contracted legal services to the city of Northport. While I respect the judicial process, I will continue to pursue all avenues to clear my name before the Florida Ethics Commission and appellate courts. Email, elin@sun-herald.com